What's up, cows? It's your favorite fox, back at it again with another React handy. I'm laughing because I'm sleep deprived. You're gonna definitely tell in my voice. This is what I sound like when I'm tired. I'm so excited to hit the hay in like an hour and a half. Hopefully sooner, maybe sooner. Who knows? Anyway, apparently Vtuber drama has ended to be humiliating. I have no idea what this is in regards to, other than obviously this Nanai person. I know it's supposed to be Nunny, but come on, Nanai's funnier. Also, I just kind of catchphrase that because I had a whole friend group that constantly said the Nunny meme, so I just said Nanai to mock them, and it actually worked, and it got them to stop saying it. Anyways.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here. So over the years, I've covered countless examples of VTuber-related drama, but I have to say, over the years, I've never seen a situation end quite like this, where a VTuber completely crashes out in a voice memo, and also in many...
Oh, no. That's the worst thing you can do, is like, crash out during a voice memo. So, my brain's a little fried. Give me a moment. Give a second. Alright, so the worst thing you ever want to do, whenever something makes you mad, you never want to stream it, and you never want to give, like, a initial recording of your reaction. Unless you're playing it up, unless you're doing it for a bit. If you're genuinely having, like, a mental breakdown, or going through roid rage over, I don't know, words in the internet, it's funny, it's sad, we're all gonna make fun of you.
Different replies.
But I don't know, we're gonna see how LOL it is.
Fighting for their lives in the replies of various threads, trying to prove how good of a person they are, while doing everything to prove they are the exact opposite. Now, this drama actually starts from this post right here, where the VTuber Nani is simply thanking their viewers for showing up to their latest stream. While one person had a very big problem with that, another VTuber would leave not only a very long string of...
A 49-minute recording in response to somebody just saying thanks for coming to stream? Okay, what is it?
Replies,
what happened?
Picking a fight and then eventually playing the victim, as we'll see. But they also left this voice memo. I've never seen anything like this. This might be a first in the VTuber drama history I've ever covered. They left a voice note going after Nani, basically saying that they're jealous and that this VTuber is superior.
Alright, like, side note, you know shit is bad when I'm, like, losing focus while I'm trying to watch a video, dog.
To them because they make adult content.
I had to, like, take 3 muscle relaxers and, like, 3 melatonin just to, like, go to sleep, because I was... I want to wake up at 5 a.m. When I, like, checked my alarm, it said it was, like, 10:30, and I woke up at 6. Before, like, at that moment where I took, like, you know, the third one. Too much, you know what, it's too much to go into. That's just the facts of it. I had to take 3 muscle relaxers, 3 melatonin, and probably slept around, like, 11, woke up at 6. I'm just, you know, I'm like Shulk. I'm not really feeling it right now, man.
While they also try to claim that Nani is committing crimes because of the tone of her voice, it is very unhinged, ladies and gentlemen. But this is the other VTuber in the Thunderdome for today. This is the person making the voice memo and the related crash out.
Nithandra. I've not heard of you. I'm so excited to, though.
Their name is Nitha. And
Nitha? What? But where's the draw? Nitha draw? I don't know. That I just feel like Nithandra. No, Nithay. N-Y-S, Nith. A-E-A-D-R-A, dra. Nithadra? Whatever.
We'll get into all of their crash outs
in
just a
names.
Second, because I have some good news to share. Now, a few days ago, I
my gosh,
my latest
birthday merch. Oh my
gosh,
I have nowhere to put any of this. I'm not really into the designs anyway, but I really don't have any, like, place to put merchandise anymore.
On the 23rd, and I'm very happy to share that
for better or for worse,
fundraiser component of this campaign, the Acid Wash t-shirt, is now fully funded with nearly a month to go on the campaign. Now, of course, I'll put a link to this campaign in the pinned comment.
I do gotta say, though, I kind of do like t-shirts like that, where it seems multicolored. I'm not sure what exactly Mission Acid Watch search. An acid wash shirt. What is an acid wash shirt? Treated with a specific textile process that gives it a molted, faded, or worn out vintage look. Oh, okay.
Comment if you guys
All
want
right.
to check this
Yeah,
out.
I see
I know
that
a lot
now.
of people
Makes
are really
sense.
excited about this
I
drop.
like that.
I won't bore you with too many
Does that mean I'm in an acid wash core?
details. I'll just scroll through quickly. We have the acid wash t-shirt, as well as the hoodie, a hat, a mouse pad, jet tags, as well as a standee. Support on this campaign not only supports the channel in a very direct way, but also helps ensure future campaigns as well. And shout outs again to Uwu Market for being one of the most base companies you'll ever see out there. Now let's get back.
Maybe one day I'll be on Uwu Market. I'm not sure if I ever would want to be. I mean, I'm like fine with shipping out my own stuff. But you know, if I was given the opportunity, I can't would say no.
Into the content for this video, which ironically enough
Definitively.
begins with
I'd have to think
another
it hard.
situation involving some drama focusing on a VTuber by the name of Blue. This is a League streamer who's currently beefing in a multi-day conflict with a face-camming League streamer, and it's gotten really toxic.
Oh boy. Well, all right, that explains everything. Somebody have an internet beef because another person plays League, or the other person just plays League, period. You know, it makes complete sense.
What began as kind of dueling insults between the two of them has evolved into something much greater than that, where the face cammer is now accusing this VTuber of being a literal predator and...
What? Okay. All right, I'm actually quite surprised here. I thought Blue Wunk here was actually to be making those allegations, but okay.
Predator bait related content. I just want to show you a clip from the situation. I don't want to get too deep into the situation because it truly is a mess, but I want to play the clip to give you an idea of just how messy and toxic this is.
I'm reporting that Kogma stream because he's really weird. Can we go report that Kogma, please?
Oh no. Who does he look like? Who does that guy look like? You know, first thought that came to mind was Saikuno, but that's not it. Man. Oh, who was that one kid that approached Iron Mouse? Who was that Asian ASAIN? Wait, yeah, kid that interacted with Iron Mouse. Question mark. Ray Asian boy. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm on to something. But is it just me? He just kind of looks like a senior, more cracked out version of him. Now, I thought Ray, this Asian guy, was already like supposed to be cracked out. Okay. Anyways.
Girl, thank you. We need to go report her immediately. Wait, what do we
Bro. You're sad.
report her for, guys? Well, I don't know if
Bro, my boy, stop using Spotify. Stop paying for premium. Listen, man, download your music. You get better audio quality, and you don't have to go through the Spotify stupid app that takes like 10 seconds to open every time you close it out.
to report her for. I'm just gonna report her for hateful conduct. It's true.
Oh, I know this lady.
Okay, my Jenna is looking a little disabled, but it's all good. Why are you being a weird bitch, and why are you an ugly ass bitch whose mom doesn't love him? I don't know, I guess there's questions of the world that will never get answered. I'm not gay. Questions of the world, don't we? Girl, you're a man with a voice changer. I am! How could you tell?
Oh boy, color me shocked.
You know, I kind of like how ADHD the stream is too. It's just like my streams. Kind of based. Wait, so hold on. The play that triggered his chat. So...
Okay, my Jenna is looking a little disabled.
Is that because she performed poorly in the game? I don't understand. She died?
But it's all good. Why are you being a weird bitch, and why are you an ugly ass bitch whose mom doesn't love him? I don't know, I guess there's questions of the world that will never get answered.
I don't get it. I really don't even understand what happened there. Like, she died. Is that the issue? Is she died? And now bro's saying that bro has his Chaz coming over to say that she should game in herself. I don't get it.
Okay.
I'm
Questions
so
of the
confused.
world, don't we? Girl, you're a man with a voice.
Also, obviously, it goes without saying, a complete loser behavior if you actively tell your chat to report somebody else, unless they are genuinely harassing you. This is most definitely one of the cases where that's not happening whatsoever.
I am. How could you tell?
Oh boy, color me shocked. A face cammer is accusing a
You know, if anyone ever says that, you know, I'm a weirdo because I use like female models with a voice of a dude. What if I just tell them I'm trans? Well, then again, though, you know, those same people. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Never mind. That wouldn't do anything. Those same people would probably just like start trying to dunk on me for saying I'm trans now.
VTuber of doing heinous crimes based on their model and the tone of.
In any case, it's just a low tier insult to make fun of someone's voice. It's not like Emiru. No, it's not like Emirichu doing the well, thank you for being really nice to me, guys bit. It's not like you can obviously tell it's fake and it's really corny.
Of their voice, many such cases. But this guy Henry here has been crashing out on Twitter, quoting a related clip showing that yes, both this VTuber and the face cammer have been clashing, insulting each other, trying to get their communities to report one another. It's a very toxic situation. It's a very league situation. But Henry would quote a related clip saying, the effing baby voice and accent and telling people to die while also making fun of people's names and disabilities and calling them the R slur. Oh,
retard.
Oh, I'm irritated. Oh, and boy, this guy has been very irritated the last, I don't know, like
yeah, we can tell you're one the retards, bro.
3 days at this point, where he would
listen, man. I like EV2, but getting it kind of tattooed on your body is a little corny.
Post this saying you're telling me this B word went out of their way to make a character of a little child with big breasts.
Now you know what? I'll take that back because you know what? If I actually had like $1 million, and if I actually wanted to go through the time, pain, and effort, and I knew I was gonna have a good artist, I would definitely have like a tattoo of Grovile on my body. If I was actually interested in going through the pain, which I'm not, but if there was some kind of way to make tattooing painless, maybe.
Who uses a whole baby voice to lure sick predator men to make money off of that?
Okay, all right, chill out, Henry. We get it. You're sad, and you're sad that the anime girl has more viewers than you. Chill out.
We think that's okay, and then tagging the VTuber saying, how do these things have a platform? Now you might know.
Well, how do you have a platform? You seem extremely hateful, man.
This guy who thinks this VTuber is promoting predator.
I'm just using his own language against him.
Related content has no issue reposting that same content he thinks is illegal. In fact, he would quote some art of this VTuber saying, "I'm so disgusted. If you scroll through her fan art tag, she's literally depicted as a teen, and y'all are calling me crazy for trying to report a predator. Like, these 50-year-old gooners are getting way too brave. Baby, this is not normal. We need some mental help in jail for them." So not.
All right, buddy. Bro looks at a art piece and immediately sees children. Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure we're not the weird ones.
This guy trying to
No, I'm certain we're not the weird ones.
This VTuber over the model.
I have to say though, even though I'm only getting like half the image of that quote retweet, that is a banger art piece. I wish I knew that. I'm gonna take it that Koyu over there is the one that actually made it. I'm sure they could cost like $300 though for like a full body, but still that's like good art.
In the voice,
I like that.
But he wants her in jail. Okay, and also this language right here. I talk about this all the time. Anyone who unironically calls a stranger on the internet like baby or honey or anything like that, massive red flag. But that's a story for another day. But this guy who's so terrified of this.
Okay, so this all right.
Jail-worthy content has no issue.
This is a whole child copies and pastes it. No, he may not have saved it. If he's on desktop, all he had to do was just copy it and then paste it. But again, it is kind of funny that bro is reposting the art and then says that they look like a kid. That just seems like a problem that you have with the artist. In which case, you know, maybe you should make it about the artist, not the person they're drawing, but okay, dog.
Downloading and then reposting that same content with a caption like a baby.
In short, bro is just mad and he's trying to find any reason to criticize woman.
This is a whole child. Yes.
I
if you
see no
believe this
issues
is
myself.
CP,
I think the art is very
why
pretty.
are you downloading it and redistributing it? By your own standards, you would be what? What exactly? You're not law enforcement. You're not anything like that. How do you explain this? It's okay for you to do it, but it's not okay for them to do it. Like, your delusions are one thing, but you genuinely believe this is illegal material that should land you in jail, and you're saving it to your computer and then reposting it to thousands of users. By your own standard, what does that make you? But he goes even further, now going into the replies of the VTuber saying, oh, so you don't want to address your predator pictures. And then he reposts.
You got solo killed by me in bot lane. Is that what happened? I didn't even notice that's what happened.
These supposed predator pictures. Do you understand how hypocritical and insane these individuals?
You don't want to address your pedo-ass pictures. My brother in Christ, this is an anime woman with gigantic tits. This is an anime woman with not, like, the biggest tits ever, but you can still see them a little bit. What are you talking about? This is exactly why the term lolly doesn't even, like, bear any weight nowadays, because I actually kind of did used to mean, like, you know, characters that did look, sound, and act like kids. Nowadays, we're just like, oh, it's a body type. There's no consistency. Basically, there's no consistency. That's why I really have zero issues with the word lolly nowadays. I just don't hold it in any regard.
But
I feel like the word petite is a better demonstration of, like, trying to describe a character that is a lolly than using the word lolly.
Let's go back to Nani. This VTuber has found herself in
now this looks like an illegal lolly. Now this
some controversy because of the
exactly why I say, though, we have legal lollies and we have illegal lollies. This is what you might describe as an illegal lolly. Under bro's definition over here, this is definitely legal lolly territory.
Sure, we'll be talking about in just a second, but I think it's clear that Nani does not have an issue with people saying the word regard, quoting Henry and making it very clear that his outrage over the R slur is something they don't take seriously. Now, things would be very different when you look at the responses from Nitha, who has a very different perspective, to say the least, on the situation, quoting a related post saying, hey, so when are we going to stop platforming pieces of crap like this? Slinging slurs while simultaneously using a fake baby voice is actually enraging, by the way.
I mean, you can be mad about them, like, making the voice be higher pitched than what it really sounds. But then you should also be mad at, like, the other, like, 20% of, at least 20% of flesh tuber streamers. Female ones specifically, obviously. Listen, man, there's plenty of people that fake how their voice sounds because it does get them more engagement and more people to watch. Oh no, the horror, the tragedy, ooh. I myself, I don't really think that, I mean, if really having a high-pitched voice is all it takes for you can be considered a, like, child in current year, heaven forbid that you actually be born that way. I mean, there are plenty of people that are born that way, and there are plenty of people that get bullied for it just because that's the case. Is she faking her voice? I don't know. Who really cares? The fact is that she is not acting like an actual child. She's not... She's not in, like, a 9-year-old, like, preschooler. She's not a 9-year-old elementary school fit, and she's not, like, talking about drawing shit with crayons. Or crayons, however you want to pronounce it. Like, you're a Cro-Magnon.
First point, how do you know they're faking their voice? People say that all the time.
Yeah,
like, oh, this VTuber is putting on a voice. How do you know that?
Show us the clips.
Like, what is your proof that they're faking their voice?
I think I'm thinking of Lily Pichu. I think Lily Pichu is one of the most famous women that has been faking her voice for, like, years. And there's 6 minutes worth of clips where she actually, like, speaks and it's in her normal voice. I mean, Lily, if it actually is Lily Pichu. To my knowledge, Lily Pichu is definitive, like, it's just definitive that she's faking her voice.
The voice of consent.
Do I really care about that? No.
Ladies and gentlemen, but clearly they want people deplatformed over this subject.
I think it's corny at worst, but really whatever. I don't watch
the
them
way
to begin
they
with.
expected, as you can see, and then people pulling out the shoe on head.
Retard, go get an education. What does that even mean?
To be expected, because the other VTuber we're talking about here makes adult content. And then someone makes a reply saying a self-admitted lewd tuber is trying to pretend she has the moral high ground. Hilarious. And Nitha says, sure do. I do more for animals in the planet in a week than you'll do your entire life. You're just
Yeah, the fact that you're probably preaching that probably means that you don't.
another soulless crap lord. Hope that helps. So this person is being made fun of for being a LootTuber, and their response is, I do more for animals in the planet than you'll ever do in your life.
Now, one thing I can say is definitely corny is just how much Bro constantly moves around her model while playing a video game. That is corny. How are you even paying attention to the game? How can you pay attention to the game when you're constantly moving like that? Unless she has her physics on max, so that way if she makes the slightest movement left or right, it just maxes out. I don't know about you, but whenever I watch any VTuber and they're just constantly moving around like that, I can't watch them because it's just too distracting.
It's weird how this person can assume that someone is putting on a voice, but
like I got y'all in like the second modder. I'm not sorry.
Assume that they're telling the truth when they do more for animals and the planet in a week than other users will do in their entire life. Very interesting.
You know, the Thedra, they actually seem pretty familiar. I feel like I've seen them one other time before, but I can't say where.
But we see another reply saying, I don't know this person, nor do I care about the content they make, but crying and moaning and asking to deplatform someone because they said something you don't like is peak mental retardation. Don't watch them if you don't like them.
Yeah, just block them, bro. It's really that easy. Jacksepticeye could use the exact same advice. If you have if you have a problem with someone on the internet, you don't like what they're saying, block them. You don't even have to block them. You can just mute them too. At least with Twitter and Blue Sky, and that pretty much, well, you really don't ever see them again.
Nitha says, bad people don't deserve platforms. It's really that simple.
What is the definition of a bad? How exactly does a woman talking in a high-pitched voice playing League of Legends equal bad? You could say that she probably smells, and you have more grounds to stand on than what you're saying right now.
So by their standard, and a standard I've seen across all of these activist VTubers, is that if you're a bad person, you don't deserve a platform. And by bad person, it means someone who has a different thought process, different political views, or says things that make them upset.
The person I don't like does not deserve platform.
Many such cases. But you can see this is the post that would really spark the drama, where Nani very aggressively thanked her community for showing up to her latest stream. I know.
Very aggressively
asking for this reply right here, where Nitha would say, have you ever thought about shutting the F up? And then Nani would reply saying, LOL, showing hidden replies that Nitha was very triggered by, obviously, which is very interesting because this post, as we just saw, she replied to it. So she replied, didn't like the fact that they were ratioing her, so then she hid the reply. Cowardly stuff. But Nitha would reply.
You gotta love that the Nani person replies with the exact same thing. Nathindra, how about you shut the fuck up? Nani, shut the fuck up. 300 likes!
Saying, yeah, you're hidden. You're talking to a different person, but anyways. I don't need a pick-me and her army of incels on my post. You want to talk your crap on Discord, I'd be happy to chat on voice, sis. The TikTokification of how these people speak is very interesting. But of course, they're using the insult pick me, right? They're saying pick me, and then saying that Nani has an army of...
Alright. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's be real, let's be honest, let's be real honest. You're the actual pick me here.
Incels. I hate to break this to you.
Or NSFW 18 plus Fansly, NSFWX roleplay. Yeah, man. I don't think you could be calling other people pick me's when you're literally offering roleplay for money. But go off, I guess.
Incels you're making fun of, and the fact that you're calling other people pick me's. You need those incels because you make adult content. Who do you think is buying your content? Like, the lack of self-awareness is astounding, but we see this all the time from people who make this sort of adult content. They hate the customer base that they are pandering to. But Nani would reply saying schmore with a screenshot of this VTuber's list of 18.
Bro, Soundgasm? I've never even heard of that before. I don't even know how I should feel about that.
18 plus platforms, including the Hub. Now, for those who don't know, there was such an influx.
No. My brother in Christ. The jokes make themselves.
For such a high level of illegal content, including content featuring children abuse material, that the hub a few years ago had to wipe out 95% of their content because there was so much of it, they didn't know what to do other than to basically nuke their entire platform.
Honestly, based completely fair. Unfortunately, it removed like some of the videos I was into. They were like, well, yeah, obviously they were not illegal, a part of the illegal videos, but just because of, you know, what they did, they're down.
Okay, and somehow this Nitha person is still there, which is a whole nother conversation, but something to point out. Nitha would respond to that saying, I can hear your weight in your voice. Whoa!
Okay, buddy. I don't know. As far as I remember, people that have big bodies, usually they kind of have like a more grungy voice, I guess. I'm not even sure you'll describe it. I don't know about you, but they do not sound fats, but okay.
That sounds a little fat-phobic. I thought this was the progressive person, ladies and gentlemen, and now they're fat-shaming someone for their perceived weight based on their voice. Not only will they'll call you a predator if your voice is too high, but they'll also claim you're fat. Very interesting stuff. But they continue on saying, I think you're following.
The whore continues its ramblings.
If they knew your size, would leave you because they're all terrible people just like you. Yeah, one thing about good people is that
my brother in Christ, no one is defending you. Just like stop, give up.
they never have to tell you how good of a person they are. And when you're constantly saying everyone who's mad at me is a terrible person, it seems a bit insecure, to say the least. And Nani would say this. The Schmore continues its rambling, not remembering it's only good for opening its legs and not for its mouth. And then Nitha says, pick me, and no other rebuttals. I'm shocked. Pick me is such a lazy and tired insult that people use when they have no other, like, real criticism to ever launch. But,
you know, actually, I want to go back to, like, the Corn Hub thing. Yeah, I actually didn't even know that's why they got rid of 95% of the content. I just know that they did it, and then they were going to require... Oh, no, and wait, wasn't it? No. Was it really for that? I thought it was for, like, revenge corn. Mainly, like, revenge corn. Because there was apparently a bunch of that and a big problem with it, where, again, people would, like, record themselves, like, having sexy sex cloth off with a girlfriend. And then, obviously, they'd break up, but then they would, like, post the video online just to humiliate them. So it was actually also for, like, illegal material? You know, alright. Yeah. Fair, based.
Ani would add on saying, here's my way.
Here, I thought it was just for that one part alone, but, you know, makes sense.
By the way, you're
maybe that one part was on the down low.
Actually regarded. No wonder you have to make adult content. Get lost. And Nitha says,
holy shit, bro. You just leave the conversation. I'm getting tired of reading your yapping. What you're doing right now is no different than, like, replying to every single comment on your, like, video or your Twitter, man. You just look sad and pathetic. Like, this is what you're gonna. This is really what you're choosing to do with your free time, and is just pick a fight against. Pick a fight that you're losing. All right.
You seem to have a lot to say though, sis. I saw you didn't respond to my offer, so let me try again. How about running your mouth over VC? Since you have a lot to say, I don't think people want to talk to you.
Just so you can, like, shout at them? Yeah, why would I'm good. Even if you offered me this too, why would I want to be in a VC with you? Because I know exactly what's going to happen. You're just going to, like, try and drown my spirits by constantly yelling at me and lambasting me. If you actually had any real arguments, you would have typed them out.
That's really it. I don't think people want to put in the effort to talk to you on another platform because they're seeing what you're saying on this platform and it's that bad and that pathetic that they don't want to put in the extra effort to come into your Discord and talk there. But anyways, Nani says, why the F would I talk to a prostitute? LOL. I think I'm going to have to pass, and no, I won't sub to your OF. Sorry. And Nitha says, that's what I thought. You're pussing me out, as expected. Keep hiding behind that keyboard and your army of incels. Sis, you're a VTuber.
My brother in Christ, you ain't winning this. Even if you had likes, comments, and retweets turned off, you just look so sad. Have some introspection.
Talking about hiding behind a keyboard. That's what people say about like VTubers and like Anons online. What friendly fire, I guess. But Nani says, "Didn't you hide my effing reply off your post? Are you genuinely retarded? Like, serious question. Are you mentally?"
And you can see the likes are dropping off just because people are just checking out. They're like, all right, man.
And Nitha says, "Removing your ability to get attention from my post is now cowardly, babe. I'm telling you, the way these people speak is a massive red flag. They all..."
Why do they also keep, like... Dude, you're picking a fight with this person. Why are you calling them babe? Is that supposed to rile them up? That just gets me, like... I mean, it gets me annoyed just because it's so corny.
do the same thing. They all speak like this. But anyways,
I think they do it because they purposely are trying to rile you up. Because babe and honey are supposed to use words for, like, relationships. So if you use it for someone that you're not in good, like, regards with, I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be condescending, but it just seems really freaky and so weird.
"You were afraid to talk to me with your voice. That is most definitely a cowardly move. You thought..."
Is it almost over?
TikTok language too.
We're almost done.
And then Nani says,
"Please tell me this is like the last thing to
post.
reply
You
with."
hid it because you didn't want any more negative attention on it. That was 99% of every comment on it, so you were the one hiding it. It's really not hard to grasp if you have an IQ above room temperature. Unfortunately, you don't. Reminder, you make adult content." And you can see this part right here kind of looming cryptically. Very threatening aura right here. Where Nitha would do a voice memo response that we're going to listen to right now.
Why do they have the... Bro, they're using the emoji too, like as if they're winning. Alright, let's hear it.
"Now I know some slur slinging."
Yeah, this is definitely the voice of a real pick-me, by the way.
"Pick me."
They all sound like this. Like as if that if you don't give them great service, if you don't refill their coffee cup 4 times, they're only going to give you 5% because that's how much you deserve, queen.
Is not on a moral high ground pretending to be better than me because I'm an adult and I do not say for work content. Honey, you say slurs. You're raised...
How do you say slurs? Oh man, so does like 30% of the world, if not more. It's pretty normal. I can't say everybody does it, but I'm pretty sure... You know what? Yeah, no, I can't say everybody does it, but there's at least a big enough group that exists out there where it's pretty normal. Or it's just normal to hear about it. But okay. Like, I really, like...
Right. You're homophobic. You say derogatory slurs for attention with a lolly model to be pedo bait. Honey, there is no comparison. You've lost. And all...
You've lost. You've had 0 likes on, like, almost all your tweets. Meanwhile, this other person... The Nanai person has had like 300 on almost every single
these
one.
Chronically online, edgelord incels are going to come white knight you when they see these posts. But just remember one thing. You know who your target audience is. You got them already. We both know what you're doing.
Talking like this in your voice so people watch me and find me interesting.
Oh, all right. We get it. You're trying to copy Emiru. You're trying to copy Lily Pichu. Trying to copy Pokimane. We get it. You aspire to be like them.
Really, you got a hell of a personality there. I'm really impressed.
I have to say, in all my years of covering drama, I've never been stunlocked like this. This is like some evil villain monologue where this person is basically...
It's just corny. This is just corny.
Saying they have won the situation. They have declared victory for themselves while totally crashing out and making an absolute fool out of themselves. All of this began, by the way, with a post about a stream, right? And this person provided this absolute gem. You can see Nani quoting and saying,
"What the fuck is this? This is gonna be one of the weirdest replies I've ever gotten on Twitter. Honey, you say slurs." Oh no, guys. Oh, ring the alarm. Someone's a slur-singing Salasha.
"What the F is this? This has to be one of the weirdest effing replies I've ever gotten on Twitter. I'm crying." Like I said earlier, I cover a lot of drama. I've never seen...
Like, I can say it's okay if you don't like to hear people use slurs, especially if they say it constantly. If you have no interest in using slurs yourself, okay. I really don't care what people say. Like, period. I don't care what, like, words people use. it's more a way that, you know, I don't care what words people use by themselves, but I just care more so about the connotation, the tone, and the reason why it's being used. Like, you could replace calling somebody the N-word with, I don't know, calling them a retard or a Cro-Magnon. I feel like it'd have like the same impact. That's just my eyes. That's my book, though.
Someone leave a voice memo in response. You know they are absolutely seething if they go to lengths like that. But of course, there's another discussion to be raised here because we're talking about...
Then again, if someone just randomly starts throwing out the N-word when they're really, really pissed, that's funny. In comparison to them just saying, like, retard.
The tone of someone's voice. If your voice...
It's funny in the way that you just were able to make someone that mad, or hear someone that mad, or they're just slinging out slurs.
Too high, you must be faking it.
But the word by itself, in like normal conversation, who really
and therefore,
cares?
You're some sort of a terrible, awful person. And in one of the previous threads, you can see someone saying Lily Pichu has a high voice, and no one is saying that stuff to her. Blue is literally a VTuber, predator baiter, go argue with a wall. And Nani says,
I thought it was... okay, so a lot of people don't say or don't believe Lily Pichu fakes her voice. I don't know, man. I feel like that one's actually pretty obvious.
Literally a VTuber, end quote. So effing what? That's the thing, right? So I guess in the minds of these woke people, if they hear a high-pitched voice, it's fine until it has a VTuber model. Then it's something to accuse them of literal crimes over. It's absolutely insane. And I think the irony here is that Nitha follows Lily Pichu.
Oh, wait. Shit, no, that's actually not who I'm thinking of. Wait. No, wait, I actually don't know. Okay, every statement I made about Lily Pichu, I take that back. You're not the person who I'm thinking of. I don't even know who I'm thinking of. I just know they're a flesh streamer, and they, like, collab with Pokemon a lot. Hold on. Now I need to know. Hold on. Who has a podcast with Pokemon? Let's see. Creator Lily wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, is Lily Pichu like... Wait, what? Oh, wait, hold on. Is that actually what her, like, Twitter PFP looks like, or is that a different Lily Pichu? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, never mind, I am right. Alright, I take that, alright, I take back what I take back. Okay. Why? Huh? I'm so confused. Is this really the same person? Did Lily Pichu become like a VTuber or something recently? I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not understand. Are those two different Lily Pichus? Oh, is it Lily Pup Pichu? You know what, man? I'm tired, boss.
Pichu, which again, she is someone with a high-pitched voice, and she's been accused of predator baiting. But
part-time elf bard VTuber.
Now,
okay.
All of these people are okay with her, and she's done nothing wrong, by the way. But they're okay with her, but now they're canceling someone like Nani or Blue, claiming that they're predator baiting because they have a high-pitched voice.
So if someone could clarify to me if, like, Lily Pichu, this person that I'm thinking of, if that VTuber is, like, the same person as them, let me know. Because, I feel like it seems like they are, but I can't tell. And do I really care that much?
Plus VTuber model. That's really all they got. And as you can see from this post from Nani, they say, I never know what to put in my Twitter bio. Thanks, weird Twitter people, where you can see Nitha saying, you cater to bigot, racist, homophobes. And another person saying, literally a VTuber. So, bio...
Literally a VTuber catering to basic, to bigoted, racist, homophobes.
Adjusted. Very based, ladies and gentlemen. But Nitha was not done. The crash out...
Here's an idea. Let's see. Is Lily Pichu... Wait, hold on. Actually, better idea. When did Lily Pichu become a VTuber? Lily Pichu and Michael Reeves dating? What? Oh, you motherfucker. When did Lily P. Chu become a VTuber? How recent is this? Is there just 2 different Lily Pichus? Are there 2 different Lily Pichu people on the internet? There is a VTuber, Lily Pichu, and another Lily Pichu who collabs a lot with Michaelreeves. No, they are the same person. Okay, great. Wonderful. Alright, wonderful. We got that clarified for me.
Seized.
I don't know, every single time I've heard about Lily Pichu, I've always seen her FleshTuber form, not her VTuber form. So the fact that she's a VTuber is, I don't know, nutty to me. Yes. So anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure she still fakes her voice.
So, they have continued.
That one feels kind of obvious.
You're instigating fights, and they respond by saying, nope, I defended myself.
You did not do a good job of defending yourself, because you just kept saying pick me over and over again. Like as if you were pressing the keybind on TF2.
By showing this screenshot, which makes no sense when you look at the chronological order of events here, where they made this reply to a post.
Have you ever thought about shutting the fuck up? Bro picked a fight and instantly lost.
People showing up to Nani's stream. Then, you can see another user saying, pick me an incel are the most regarded insults from fansly girls. Your whole business model is getting incels to pick you to spend their money on. And Nitha says, incels don't spend money on fansly girls.
Proof?
Incels are women-hating perpetual virgin edgelords that hate women because women won't let them touch them and type angsty paragraphs and slurs from their parents' basement. My guy, look at...
No, that's what you call misogynist. But go off, I guess.
Here, you are the definition. I've never seen cope like this. Incels don't spend...
Hey, I got a fun idea. Incel definition. What is an incel? Short for involuntary celibate is a person, usually a man, who cannot find a romantic sexual partner, even though they want one. While the word started as a simple support group, it has grown into an online community linked to deep anger and hatred toward women. Oh, I see. So, the word changed, is what I'm understanding.
Spend money on adult platforms? Nitha.
You know what? How about this? When did incel get the definition of a man hating a woman? Early 2010s. Driven by online message boards. Ah. I see. So that's why it's been known for the longest time to be an involuntary celibate. But now everyone tried to change the word to be like some sort of like slur to men.
That is your fan base.
And
that
no
is
one
your
cares.
livelihood, is appealing to people who are paying you to see your body or your content because they can't get...
So, yeah, so technically, her definition of incel is not incorrect, but their definition of incels technically correct, too.
Otherwise.
I mean, actually, no, their definition's absolutely correct. Their definition's technically not incorrect because new definition in recent years.
You are insulting your own...
Alright, I feel like we're done here. What do we learn? Online prostitutes give their unsolicited opinion, and it backfires hard. Also, Nathandra here, they only know how to say pick me, and they don't know how to say any other word. It makes sense that you have 0 followers somehow. Alright, I'll see you, Vamp Cows, next time Vermire feast upon the next victim.